Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to a Case of Cut Daily. I need a new intro, guys. I can't keep saying hello, 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 welcome back. I need like, I don't know, something. Truekin. Man, we're going crazy with the Truekins recently. Child of the Deep. Cool sprite. Me when I drink a refreshing glass of Sprite. Good toughness. Garbage strength, though. We start with thermal insulation. Let's do this. Let's frickin' do this. By the way, brand new Caves of Cud mini-series out, I believe, today at 5 PM GMT. Which I think is 1 PM Eastern and probably really early in the morning if you're on the West Coast. Look at us just digging through. Right, what do we have here? We've got some studded leather armor and a headlamp. We're wearing a... Hold on. We have 2 jackhammers. Is that right? No. Wait, did they change the jackhammer? Hold up. Okay, so I never used this item. I'm more of a pickaxe guy myself. I did not know in the 800 whatever hours that I've been playing this game that the jackhammer also goes on your back. This is new lore. I've also never used this as a weapon. It could be interesting. We'll give it a whirl. What else do we have here? We got magnetized boots and beautiful mushrooms. Alright, cool. Today, I think, you know, I want to do something a bit different. Also, I'm in a bit of a rush today. I do need to be getting ready right now. But here I am playing Caves of Cud. We're gonna go... How much money have we got? We've got a little bit to mess with. We're gonna go and we're gonna keep it simple today. We're gonna go exploring. Get this friggin' wall out of my way. We started basically on top of Joppa. On Topper. We'll grab the droid scrambler. Some Reshef juiciness. Some gossip. There's a crocodile here. Excuse me. Also, what skills do we start with? Shake it off. Heavy weapon. Yes, of course. Who would win? A crocodile or a jackhammer? Crocodile, probably. From the looks of things. Come on. There we go. I'm thinking maybe the jackhammer is not an ideal weapon. So when we go... Actually, we started with an axe. Here's the problem. We have garbage strength. Meaning... Yeah, this is just straight up less damage. Okay. Let's see if we can... Okay, you know what? A sword. A longsword is perfect for a build with low strength. Two-handed. You know what? We have the headlamp, so we can actually use a two-handed... Also, I feel like having a two-handed sword is really in keeping with the sprite for this guy. Do 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 do. I was just talking to my mum on the phone, and she mentioned the song Ring of Fire, and it's going to be stuck in my head all day now. Now it's going to be stuck in yours, hopefully. Subscribe and like this video if you've got Johnny Cash's Ring of Fire stuck in your head. Level 2. Electric Boogaloo. Alright. Let's grab long blade. The longer the blade, the harder they fall. You know what? I think, not long now until CUD 1.0's out, right? That's gonna be crazy. I've been thinking about maybe doing like a, I don't know, like a giveaway or something. Can't cook with hostiles nearby. What are you talking about? No, I didn't want to do that. There we go. Yeah, I've been thinking about maybe doing a little giveaway or... I don't know. Maybe we'll do like a... If you're on Twitch, I stream CUD a lot. Maybe I'll do like a 12-hour CUD stream. Try and do like a... maybe a power level build. And see if we can beat the game within the allotted time frame. It's not going to be easy, actually. There's a lot of sidetrackedness in Caves of CUD, especially if you're like me and you constantly get like glot rot. All right, we go strength just to round that off, and we'll get single weapon fighting as well. This is going to make us considerably better in melee now. Kill the spider. Down we go. I actually think, for once in my life, I'm going to use aggressive stance, because we do have decent toughness. Aggressive stance means that we trade 2-hit chance into, in exchange for, sorry, more penetration. Teehee. Alright. Another two-hander. Oh! This is not a good position. Hold up. Okay, I thought the beetle was pissed at me then. Here's what we do. We close this door. We go take out this friggin' vine. Good luck with that, Putty. He's gonna lose that fight. And now we try and deal with this turret. There's two of them. Interesting. There's one. Step away. Alright, we gotta commit now. We're here. Okay, good. We could have used our jackhammer there to great effect, by the way. One thing I want to do more, I think, in Caves of CUD is... I often just ignore cooking. Or not ignore it, I don't... You can cheese cooking in a huge way. And I almost never do, and I feel like I should start doing that, because there's a lot of real sticky situations you can get yourself out of by cheesing some of the recipes. We are taking a lot of damage here. We do need some more armor, I think. You can hit me from there. Impressive. How many points are we holding right now? 100. Right, not enough. Not enough for a good old dueling stance swipe. There should be a Caves of CUD drinking game where you take a shot every time you get impaled. Beneath Chopper. Alright. A worthy opponent. who has nothing of value. I guess we're doing a waterlogged tunnel, by the way. I just kind of came down here without thinking. Okay, there's a friggin' Gersh. Ling. Look, this dreadroot is gonna screw me over if we're not careful. Stop this. Seriously? You're gonna die to a Gershling? Okay. It's your funeral. It's actually horrifically embarrassing. I'm feeling stubborn. I'm feeling like, look. Alright, he was so done with fighting us, he just continued. Fine, I'll use the Witchwood. Jesus. One of the most epic battles in all of history, right there. We won. Just about. Alright, down we go. It's a very ominous looking floor here. Alright, we got some archers. You guys ever drink archers? What is archers? It's like a liqueur, right? Which may be a hot take. All liqueur is trash, in my opinion. Too sweet. Way too sweet. And also doesn't taste good. Okay. We found a new historic site. We also picked up some kind of a flaming hot dam. Right, let's equip the flaming two-hander. Swear to God. Alright. Less damage overall, but more fire, which is more damage. Okay, no thank you. We have to make sure we kill every bat that we come across, because bats will wake this guy up. Nice impalement. Okay. Yeah, the flaming longsword's kind of nice. I very rarely use elemental weapons, because I know how like valuable a tinkering slot is. You only get 3 per item, and late game there's so many good things. I actually would love one of my favorite builds I've ever done. We were using a high energy thermo cask, which, if you don't know what the item is, it's a piece of armor that increases all of your elemental damage by like 50%. And we were doing we had a dithermo beam, which is a pistol that shoots out both flames and ice. And I think we had flaming ray. And it's been a long time since I've done a build like that. I would actually love to do that again. The problem is actually getting all of these items. But I think the build I want to do the most lately, I was thinking about this, is an Esper using an Esper gunslinger, essentially, using dual-wielded cycle flash guns. I've been finding less and less. So a couple of months ago, I think the loot tables in CUD were tweaked, and flash guns are now a lot more rare, or they seem to be a lot more rare in my experience than they used to be. Used to be that you could kind of get them around the mid-game point, but now... Have we still got juice left in this thing? Yeah, it's full. But now you don't really see them nearly as often. Which is a shame because I've only really properly used them a few times. But they seem really cool. Bunch of fresh water. Nice. Do we have studded leather armor? We do, okay. Another cool thing about cycle flash guns is once you equip them, you can't unequip them. Not without... Get rid of this bat. Not without melting them off. Which is actually easier to do than you'd think. But it's pretty funny. And as a gameplay mechanic, I actually love that there are certain items that you can't unequip. There's, what can't you unequip? There's Cathedra, if you're playing a Truekin. You can't unequip those. There's cycle flash guns. There's the mask. What is the mask called that you can't unequip? Which is really rough. If you're, I've seen so many people on Discords like who are new to the game and they put the mask on and they're like, I can't remove this. And we're like, yeah, that's right, you can't. It's pretty rough. We may die here. Where's the legendary? We know he came over the map boundary because he brought all of his buddies with him. There you are. Hold up. Actually, you know what we can do here? What do you think's best value right now? Weapon expertise, extra 50, well, a 50% chance for a second follow-up attack. Or I think lunge. Lunge aggressive stance could be good. Swipe aggressive stance is really fun. You know what, we'll grab, for once in our life, let's use lunge. Hold up. Okay. Let's try that again. Try and get, like, there we go. Yeah, that was okay. Who is this guy, by the way? This is Agawoff. Disliked by trolls. Oh, that does fill me with joy. Getting troll rep early game is so good. You've heard me talk about it 100,000 times, I know, but get lunged. Okay, we need to move. This guy's rough. This guy's rough. He's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me dead. Which is really embarrassing. Finally. Alright. I do love a Nullworm skull, but we can't equip that right now. What is the most messed up enemy that you've ever found in the waterlogged tunnels? I've found a clone of Sard Amos down here before. I'm gonna die to centipedes like a loser. It turns out aggressive stance is actually garbage with low strength. Who would have known? Right, we're out of Witchwood bark now, so yeah, aggressive stance is not good. I think I value to hit more than penetration. Right, we got a good melt there. And there as well. Surprised this still has charge, if I'm being honest. It's fresh. Okay, it's good. Oh no, that's a slug snout. Shit. Step here. This is not ideal. I think we have a we do have a salve injector. Okay. We're still kicking somehow. Mostly trash down here. Stop moving like that. There we go. Trying to get lunge to actually proc. No decent loot so far. Not even very many artifacts dropping from Snapjaws, which is not normally the case. I think the next map contains the Sphere of Negative Weight, which I'll grab, and then maybe we'll go to the historic site nearby if we survive that long. Dueling Frosted Gloves. Lovely. Alright, up we go. Crab. It's crab time. Forgot about the crabs, honestly. Let's try and lunge. Somehow we can't outrun a crab, which is pathetic. There we go. Right. Dueling stance. Never to go back to aggressive. It's garbage. What does dueling stance lunge do? Attack an opponent with +1 to your penetration roll. The attack is guaranteed to hit and penetrate at least once. That's actually incredible. Anything that you can use to guarantee a hit, especially with single weapon fighting, can go absolutely crazy. There we go, that's a 7. That's a big 7. And look, because we crit, you can see here, it's now off cooldown because of single weapon fighting, meaning we can do it again immediately. This is how the pogs start to flow. You guys remember pogs? What a great time to be a kid. Alright, we lunge the crab. This freaking centipede's gonna get in my way here. There we go. Get lunged. Nice, we hit for 3 damage. Unbelievable. Okay, that's a null worm. Be kind to me. Wow, we're actually destroying this guy. We'll destroy his cousin as well. In before, there's a slumbling around the corner. Come on, give me a crit. Heal up. Could you imagine how brutal this game would be if you could no longer heal passively? That would actually be a really interesting mod, like hardcore mod to install. Nice. Alright. Really, we have to go further? Yeah. I thought the corpse would be here for sure. Okay. Crabs. Everything's evolving into them. You ever think about how weird that is, like the whole carcinization thing? I think about that probably way too much. Is a crab really such a perfect form that nature tends to go down that route? I mean, yeah, they have a good carapace, but so does a lot of stuff. Speaking of carapace, I like that mutation more than I thought I did, but you do have to rapidly advance it. At least once, preferably twice. The only downside being you can't tinker it. This is a rough fight. Alright, one down, get rid of this guy. Alright, that wasn't too bad actually. Alright, up we go. This is taking a long ass time. Okay, there's what we're looking for. Okay. Pull back. Lunge. That's rough. There's no shame in running away sometimes. Come on, just one of... There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Is that... Ladies and gentlemen, we got them. That's George Bush, right? Talking about Saddam Hussein. Can I say Saddam Hussein? Yeah. There's nothing wrong with saying that. I don't think it's against TOS. That would be very, very specific, very funny. Come on, not to a crab. Wow, nice hit, honestly. Well, I said I was in a bit of a rush, so it's actually good for me. Somehow we still in third place. We didn't even make it to the end of the waterlogged tunnel today. We could have. This build actually had some wings. Not literally, but it did have some wings to it. It was some extra toughness was really nice. Anyway, there you go. Thank you for watching. Also, before I actually... This guy has a very similar first and last name, which is interesting. Kind of like Stan Lee. I'm assuming Stan Lee's name is Stanley, first name, so Stanley Lee. What if his surname was also Stanley, and he cut it? Stanley, or Stan Stanley. What's a funnier name? Stan Stanley, or Stanley Lee? I think Stan Stanley is fun. There's something funny about when people have a surname that is actually a first name. Like, imagine being called, like, John Timothy. It's just funny. Anyway, I'll leave you with that very salient thought. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe for more Caves of Cud content, and I'll see you tomorrow.